Okay, we're going to get started with some refreshing, relaxing yoga in just a couple of minutes. So have a seat, relax. Oops. All right. Just doing a quick sound check and we will get started. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right, so have a seat, relax. Find your comfortable spot. You can sit up straight. You can sit in a chair, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin with breathing. So relax. Just making sure this is... Relax your shoulders. You can sit in a chair or you can sit with your legs straight, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. You can close your eyes and focus on your breathing. We're going to slowly inhale through our nose, filling our lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath as you slowly exhale, squeezing out all of the air in your lungs. Follow your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. With each inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as the top of your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Follow your breath. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to inhale as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands down. Follow your breath. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. And when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. So we're breathing through our nose now, inhaling, lifting, and exhaling, rotating, breathing through our nose. Synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. With palms together, relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. And take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale through our nose as we reach our fingertips as high toward the ceiling as we can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach, keeping the palms together, inhaling through your nose. Again on the exhale, coming back down and flexing your wrists at the end of the exhale. Synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture. Now from here, we're going to straighten our arms out, parallel to the floor, palms of your hands facing down. And just make a slow circle in one direction, stretching your fingertips to the sides of the room, breathing naturally as you need to through your nose. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. Small circle, slowly rotating. Breathing through your nose. And then pause. Now bend your arms into cactus position where your elbows are bent, palms of your hands facing forward. Spread your fingers wide apart. And then bring your forearms together in front of your face, palms touching, and interlace your fingers. Keeping your elbows lifted, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating, flexing our wrists as much as we can, keeping our forearms together, keeping our elbows lifted, breathing naturally as you need to through your nose, slowly rotating, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Keeping your elbows lifted. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. Keeping your forearms together, keeping your elbows lifted. Slowly rotating our knuckles toward the ceiling. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, we're going to do cat-cow. And to do that, we're going to get onto our hands and knees on the floor with our knees under our hips, with our knees separated, and place your hands with your fingers spread wide apart under your shoulders. Now, keeping our arms straight in cat-cow, we're going to breathe through our nose. As we inhale, we're going to relax our abdomen, arching our lower spine and lifting our head and chin forward. And then when you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you tighten your gluteal muscles, arching your upper back toward the ceiling like a cat and simultaneously lowering your head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arch your lower spine as you lift your chin and chest. Again, on the exhale, when you're ready, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles, arch your upper back toward the ceiling as you lower your head. Follow your breath. Moving within your range of flexibility. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And then from here, we're going to bring our left foot forward, keeping our left knee above our left ankle. Move your torso vertical to the floor. Try and scoop your hips under you as you do this to open up the front of your hips. And when you're ready, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And if you'd like to, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, scooping your hips under you as you do this. And then bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And come back to tabletop position. Again, take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine, keeping your navel pulled in, fingers spread wide apart. We're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our hips above our knees as we lower our head and our torso down to the ground. Relaxing your neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands as you relax, breathing through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and step our right foot forward. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And again, we're going to move our torso vertical to the floor and bring our hands up to prayer posture. Keep in mind to scoop your hips forward as you do this, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears as you reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back and bring your left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor. Try and scoop your hips under you as much as possible to open up your hips and psoas area. Hands in prayer posture, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And come back to tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again. If you're doing puppy pose, remember to pull your navel in as you walk your hands forward. Or you can do downward dog. With downward dog, just make sure your index finger of your hands is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that the biceps of your arms are facing forward, and your elbows, if you were to bend your arms, are facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes. In downward dog, we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips into the air. Keeping our knees slightly bent. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting the heels of our feet off the ground, walking the dog, stretching the backs of our legs, releasing any tension you may feel. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands as you do this. Keeping our knees slightly bent. When you're ready, just relax and breathe through your nose. Try and relax your neck and your head. One more breath. And release. Bring your knees down to the ground. And come back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So separate your knees wide apart. Bring your feet together behind you, and then lower your hips toward your heels, and then lower your forearms and your torso and forehead all the way down, and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our feet under us with our knees bent, standing up as you inhale, reaching your hands above your head. And then exhale, your hands and your arms down by your side. So standing at the front of your mat with your feet separated under your hips. Make sure your feet are under your hips. We're going to do Surya Namaskar. And I'm going to turn sideways. So again, standing at the front of your mat with your feet under your hips. Standing up straight, arms by your side. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and inhale our arms and hands above our head, breathing through our nose. And exhale our hands in prayer posture to the front of our chest. And then inhale as we lift our straight arms by our ears, tightening our gluteal muscles as we lift our chest. And exhale as we bend forward, pulling our navel in as we do this. Hands to the outside of your feet, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees, place your hands closer to the floor, and step your right foot back. Lower your right knee, lower the front of your right foot. And then inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Then lift your right knee off the ground, step your left foot back into a plank or half plank with your knees on the ground. If you're in a half plank, inhale. As you exhale, lowering your torso down all the way to the ground, straighten out your body when you're all the way down. And then inhale, lifting your chest in a baby cobra. Exhale as you push your hips back toward the heels of your feet. Inhale as you come forward to a downward dog. Take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming forward to a plank or half plank. And then step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee and the front of your left foot. Inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Take a full breath. Then lift your left knee off the ground and step your left foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale, your arms by your ears as you stand up, tightening your gluteal muscles, lifting your chest on the inhale, and then exhale your hands down to prayer posture in front of you, and then relax your arms and hands by your side. So one more time on the left side, we're going to inhale, reaching up, breathing through our nose. Exhale, hands to prayer posture. And then inhale, your straight arms by your ears. Lifting your chest, tightening your gluteal muscles as you do that. Then pull your navel in as you exhale, bending forward. Hands to the outside of your feet, bending your knees slightly, and then bending your knees even more as you step your left foot back. Lower your left knee, the front of your left foot, and then inhale and exhale through your nose as you gaze forward. Full breath. Then lift your left knee off the ground and step your right foot back into a plank or half plank. Inhale and exhale as you lower your torso down to the ground slowly. And then inhale as you lift your chest off the ground into a baby cobra. And exhale, pushing your hips toward your heels of your feet. Inhale as you come forward to a downward dog. Take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming back to a plank or half plank. And step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee and the front of your right foot. Inhale and exhale as you lift your chest and gaze forward. Then lift your right knee off the ground and step your right foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale, your straight arms by your ears, standing up. And exhale your hands to prayer posture in front of you. And then exhale your hands down by your side. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on our mat, at the front of our mat, with our feet separated, knees bent. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Sitting up straight, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, tilt your torso back a little bit and then lift your heels of your feet and your feet all the way off the ground. If you need to hold the backs of your thighs, you can do that. And then from here, go ahead and straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. Focus on one point. And then bend your knees, place your feet on the ground, and relax. Grab your elbows or wrists sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Now, keeping your knees bent, take your hands and reach down and grab your toes with your fingers. And then walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips, holding onto your toes with your fingers. Inhale as you lift your chest and tilt back. Find your balancing point as you lift your feet off the ground. Now from here, you can experiment with your balance, lifting your feet. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs. Focusing on one point somewhere in front of you, breathing through our nose, focusing on your breath. Find a point in front of you. And relax, bend your knees, place your feet back on the ground in front of you, and then grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Now from here, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor again with our knees bent. Inhale as you lift your chest, and then exhale as you slowly, with control, lower your spine all the way down to the ground. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And then walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so that they're separated about 2.5 feet apart. Now keeping your shoulders and arms on the ground, go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders and arms on the ground as you do this. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees again. And this time we're going to lift our hips off the ground and then lower our hips to the far right side of our mat. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, making your right leg parallel to your left arm. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left leg. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine again. Walk your feet under your knees. Lift your hips off the ground and then move your hips to the far left side of your mat as you lower them down to the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. If you'd like to go further, you can straighten out your left leg over your right, making your left leg parallel to your right arm as you lower your left foot down to the ground. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right leg. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine, lower your arms down next to your torso. And then walk your feet under your knees again. And we're going to lift our left foot up toward the ceiling. And we're going to bend our left leg, placing our left ankle above our right knee. Depending on the length of your legs, your calf may be over your right leg more than your ankle. Your leg should be in a figure 4. Relaxing your left leg, relaxing your left foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like, and while we go on, what you'll do is just place your left hand on your inner left thigh, and you can take your right hand and grab your left foot if you'd like. And just breathe, pushing your left thigh away. And as you become more relaxed, you can lift your left foot. Now, if you're going further, lift your right foot off the ground, relaxing your right foot, relaxing your right leg. Taking your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Relaxing your left elbow or forearm on your inner left thigh. Make sure your legs and feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, use your left forearm or elbow to push your left thigh away. Try and remember to relax your legs and feet as you do this. And release, lower your right foot down, release your hands from behind your right thigh, straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your left leg, place your left foot on the ground, and reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then bend your right leg, placing your right ankle above your left knee. Again, it may be more of your shin that's resting above your left knee. It depends on the length of your legs. But your legs should be in a figure 4. Relax your right leg. Now again, if you want to stay here, you can. And if you're staying here, just take your right hand and relax it on your inner right thigh. You can grab your right foot with your left hand and push your thigh away. If you're going further, lift your left foot off the ground. Relax your left leg. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relax your left leg, relax your left foot. Take your right elbow or forearm and place it on the inside of your right thigh. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you at the same time. Use your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. With each exhale, we're gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. Make sure your legs and your feet are relaxed. Breathing through your nose. And release, lower your left foot, take your hands from behind your left thigh, straighten out your right leg, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then bend your right leg, place your right foot on the ground. Now from here, we're going to do happy baby pose. So lift both feet into the air, reach your hands up toward your feet, bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet with your hands or fingers, and then pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and torso. Your legs are bent. This is called happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, releasing any tension you may feel, breathing through your nose. You can also rock lengthwise along your spine. If you fall out, get back in, moving within your range of flexibility. Breathing through your nose. Relaxing. Releasing any tension you feel in your shoulders and spine. And then inhale, both hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you relax and lie down on your back for our final pose of the evening called Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So lie on your back, make yourself comfortable, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides, move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And with your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your navel to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your biceps and your forearms. Relax your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and your toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and gently rock side to side. When you're ready, move your body to one side and then take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then we're going to push ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a short breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong breath through our mouth as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining me, and I hope it benefited you. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good night. Like and subscribe.